Well, good morning from New Zealand. Today's video, I'm on the Waikato River and I'm just trying a couple of things today. Firstly, just going to do some shots here along the riverbank, and then we're going to move into the woodland here, and we're going to focus on some macro photography. Now, my reasoning for this is because often when I come out, I'm always looking at the bigger picture, and I kind of figure that there's a whole lot of small stuff that I miss lots of times, and it just so happens that a few months ago I bought a macro lens, never got around to using it, so I'm going to come out today and finally start putting it to work. So the idea is to get some macro shots of just stuff that I probably easily would overlook. So we'll get started and see what we come up with. Hopefully it'll be something of interest, and we'll make some nice content for the video. Well, I'm just on the bank of the river here, and on the shore here is just what is the remains of part of a tree, and it's interesting me from a couple of perspectives. Firstly, the light that I've got here this morning from the sun that's rising there in the east, it's just coming over the hill now, is kind of just giving us a nice amber light, and that light is matched with the colours here. We've got mud and the tree itself, so it's quite a nice moody feel. I've also got this mud here which is basically all cracking, which adds for interest as well. So yeah, I just took a few shots of that log, and reasonably happy with what I got. I think we might have something of interest. The wind has started to get up. We're due for a storm here, and hopefully we won't get it, but the wind has definitely gotten up in the last 5 or 10 minutes, and it got me thinking, because last week I was watching a vlog from a fellow photography blogger, and he was doing some time-lapse photography. The guy's name escapes me now, I apologise, it's going to appear on the screen now, and kind of prompted me to think about doing some time-lapse. So I thought, well, this could make a nice time-lapse. First time I've ever used my time-lapse feature on my camera, the Olympus EM1 Mark II, so it's really just hit or miss. It may come out, it may not. What I'll do is I'll actually put a link to this guy's video, which will come up now, and check that out because it's quite interesting. Well, I'm going to carry on. Hopefully it'll come out. It's amazing how much detail there is once you stop and look. And just, you know, just some, I'm just looking at the bark on the trees, and there's these little seedlings, or I'm not sure what they are, but cobwebs, you know, and just when you get close up to them, get in really close with that macro lens, it's just quite astonishing actually what beauty there is that we overlook. Even stuff like weeds, you know, weeds that we just think they're, you know, dirty old weeds. If you look closely at them, there's some beautiful flowers on them, there's some beautiful shapes, some symmetries, some textures. I've just got, again, this is just what would be considered a weed, and I'm not into flowers, I'm not into gardening and that sort of stuff. But when you start looking closely at this stuff, it's just incredible, the detail, the beauty in it. And like I said, this is just a weed. And but when you focus down on the heads of the flowers, the symmetry is amazing, the colours are incredible, and just the detail, it's just perfection. Everything's just perfectly formed. Really cool. I'll just show you it now, and then you can have a look at the pictures too. Isn't that cool? It's just beautiful. Well, that's pretty much a wrap for me today. I'm going to head home. Been very interesting and really enjoyed it. Highly recommend it to anybody that's got a macro lens that's sitting in the cupboard that hasn't used it for a while. Grab it, get out and do something different. Very refreshing. As usual, the pictures that I've taken on this episode will be on my website. There's a link below to that page. Just go to the show notes below and you'll find that. Instagram, Facebook, links below in the show notes. Also, if you could subscribe, that'd be great. Hit the subscribe button, which is appearing on your screen about now, and that'll keep you up to date with all that I'm doing with my vlog. Until next time, keep safe, and haere rā from New Zealand.